How does the way we think influence your marketing material? To start with, let me ask you a question to illustrate how our mind works. A notepad and a pencil together cost £1.10. The notepad is £1 more than the pencil. How much does the pencil cost? Stay tuned to find out the answer and how you came up with your first answer. Okay, so we have our conscious and our subconscious, and how they interpret information is different. Now, before I go into how that influences our marketing material, let me explain how they both work first. Your conscious thought is who you think you are. It answers most of your day-to-day questions, but just like most of us, can be a bit lazy because it requires effort to complete tasks. However, your conscious mind is good for catching out mistakes and fixing them. Now, your subconscious is different, however. It's constantly processing loads of information from all your senses and filtering the parts that matter. It's working all the time, automatically, without your conscious side even knowing it's going on. An example is, did you manage to read that? Well, if you did, it was your subconscious that decided to read it. It's like when you see one of those sentences that on second inspection is incorrect, but you had no problem reading it. Let's give that a try. You can read it because your subconscious automatically assumes what it should say. And this can be further demonstrated with a question I asked at the beginning. Your subconscious automatically thinks the answer to how much the pencil is 10p. But if the pencil was 10p and the notepad was £1 more than the pencil, it would mean the combined cost would be £1.20. So now your conscious mind has to do some work and find the answer. It's 5p, by the way. Your conscious and subconscious are what they are because of your memories. Your subconscious is your long-term memories and experiences, while your conscious mind is your working memory and only holds about 4 to 5 new things at a time. So in order for a task to be offset to your subconscious, your conscious mind needs to repeat the process over and over again until it becomes second nature, habitual. Like riding a bike, tying a shoelace, or clicking onto Facebook on your mobile. They eventually become automatic. So how does this apply to marketing material? Something that is either hard to read or is confusing tends to be remembered better than traditional designs, which kind of contradicts what we've been told. The goal in marketing is usually to make the message as easy to understand as possible. But if you look at some of the adverts today, they're designed to be more confusing. Here's a couple of examples.
Nice.
Here it is, huh? Get it?
Anybody can herd cattle. Holding together 10,000 half-wild short hairs, well, that's another thing altogether.
EDS, managing the complexities of the digital economy.
We're bombarded with advertising, so we filter a lot of it out. If you see a normal advert for something, you would just block it out. But if something looks different and catches your eye, you're more likely to pay attention to it. The more you can force your audience to answer questions and get involved, the more likely they are to remember your message and engage their conscious mind instead of it being filtered out automatically by your subconscious. We would love to hear your thoughts on this topic, and if you would like us to cover any questions you have, please leave us a comment.